Hey, what's up? This is Grady with Triple Z. I hope you all have had a great week. My week's been pretty good. Um, I've had a good time working and doing parent stuff. Went to cross country races and ninja class and all those types of things. So it's early in the morning on a Tuesday. The kids are dropped off. I'm gonna take some photographs and list things on eBay, including a very cool pair of designer sneakers. Um, but what we're here for right now today is to do a what sold video. So this will be everything that sold in the last week on my eBay store, Triple Z Treasures. I sold a total of 18 items this week, so not a super busy week. There was an item that sold for $150 that you'll see coming up, so that helped round it out financially, but definitely would have liked to have sold more things this week. But I'm working on getting listings up. I've got a lot of scheduled listings coming up at auction and a lot more things on the way. So it's all good. It's all good. And enjoy what sold this week.
This is a vintage African American Santa Claus Christmas ornament. It has a date on it. Let's see. Right there. 1993. God is Love. Copyright. All right. This is the first Christmas ornament I have ever sold. I'm not big into Christmas stuff, but this is a good one for the first one. It sold at auction for $4.99 plus shipping. This is a pair of classic style Dansko clogs. They have the stapled leather and the classic looking heel. They're a size 38. They're very clean. We got them cleaned up very nice. And they sold, I believe, for $44 with free shipping. This is a pair of Merrill hiking shoes or fashion boots. They have a super cool style. They've got the fur that rolls over. And they just look really fashionable. They look like something out of Burning Man or Star Wars or something like that. And they sold in less than 12 hours from being listed for $44.95 with free shipping. Super glad they sold. This is a Reliable Controls Mach ProZone Advanced Unitary Controller. Yes, do you know what that is? Good, neither do I. This is a piece of surplus. I was able to identify it enough to get it listed and sold. It's missing some parts, so I sold it as is. It's missing these input parts. There's pieces that go right here. So don't be afraid to sell weird industrial surplus. You can make good money that way, especially if you pick it up for free or close to free. So this is part of an air conditioning unit for like an industrial size air conditioner, I believe. And it sold for $29 with free shipping. This is a pair of cream-colored Cole Haan Oxford shoes with super soft suede in very nice condition. They sold within a week for $49.95 with free shipping. It's my first pair of Cole Haan shoes that I've sold. This is a hand-carved wooden jaguar mask, probably made in Mexico or other Latin American country. This took about a year to sell, and it sold for $19.95 with free shipping. This is a set of 5 resin figurines of angelic-looking jazz musicians. It's a cool set, and this person has now bought 2 or 3 of these sets for me, so thank you, buyer, whoever you are. This sold for, I think it was $11.95 plus shipping. This is a Tony Lama belt, women's belt, unused, with snakeskin. I believe I took a best offer of $18 with free shipping for this. Off it goes. These are the 2 pairs of shoes that sold most recently. This is a pair of Ariat riding boots or paddock boots. They have the kilt, leather kilt there. I actually bought these on eBay for $11 with free shipping, and I resold them for $50 with free shipping. This is a pair of Dansko sandals that are in very good condition. They sold right away within a day of being listed for $34.95 with free shipping.
All right, now I'm going to show you the things that sold that I wanted to show you on the eBay listing pages. So this is a smartwatch made by Future World Electronics. You can see it sold for $299 plus shipping. So why am I selling this? Because I generally want to stay away from, cheap plastic junk and really low-end electronics and things like that. That's not my world. I don't want to be buying shipping containers of, plastic stuff from China or, things on Alibaba and reselling it. Nothing wrong with that model. If that's your thing, you do it. Just that's not what works for me. So the funny story about this is I got a piece of junk mail from a car dealership that I'd been entered in a contest for $25,000, and it had like a game piece with it. And so like I opened up the game piece thing and scratched off the things, and it looked like I had won something. So I definitely had won some kind of prize. The lowest prize they were offering was this smartwatch, which they said was valued at $300. So I told my kids about it. I went on Facebook and posted a picture of the prize notification and said, "What should I do? Should I go to this contest and they'll try and sell me a car? And should I go see what I won, or should I just throw it in the trash?" So my kids wanted to go. A couple of people on Facebook said I should go do it. And so we went over. We went to Kabuto Mitsubishi here in Tucson. I rolled up with my kids in my 15-year-old beat-up white pickup truck and went in the dealership, and they were cool. They didn't even try and sell me a car, really. They asked what I was driving and asked if I wanted to sell it, and I told them I didn't, that I was going to drive that car till it dies. And the guy was like, "Okay, you didn't win $25,000, but you won this smartwatch," and he got me the watch, and off we went. So I went to go list it on eBay because I'm like, well, I might as well make something out of this. And the thing is only worth about $3. It sold in about a week. So their $300 watch that they're advertising as this great prize was worth about 1% of that. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought it was funny. I basically made almost no money on this. I made like $1 in profit or something like that. So watch out for those low-end sales because they are not going to pay your rent. All right, now I'm going to complain for a minute. This item sold and it has not been paid for. So one of the things that happens sometimes, and as soon as it happens, I know how this is going to play out. I sell an item on eBay, but they don't make payment. And then I go and I look and I notice that it's a buyer with zero feedback and that they're international, meaning their shipping address is located outside of the country. And pretty much without fail, 100% of the time, if someone with zero feedback buys an item and doesn't immediately pay for it, they're never going to pay for it. And so within a day of listing these ski boots, they sold right away to a buyer in the country of Georgia. And he's not going to pay for them. It's going to cost $100 US to send these boots to him. And I sent an invoice, and now basically I'm just waiting for 4 days to go by so I can open an unpaid item case, get this sucker closed out, and get these bad boys relisted. The one favor that he did that came out of this is that these should not have been listed with free shipping. That was a mistake on my part. If you're a seller, you might have noticed that eBay just changed the listing form a little bit, and they changed how the shipping is selected. And so I've made a couple mistakes with that by selecting shipping options that I thought had shipping paid by the buyer, but accidentally they're paid by the seller. So actually, it's good when I relist them. I'm going to charge shipping on this because they weigh 11 pounds, and I don't want to have to send this from Tucson to the tip of Maine or something with priority mail and, have it cost $25. So I guess that's good that I'm going to get that worked out, but I just wanted to complain. I'm sure you other sellers who have the same exact thing happen to you, it's frustrating because it takes your item off the market for a while and takes a little bit of work to, get it back listed. So I will be selling these again, I'm quite sure. All right, this was my big sale of the week. This is a Bernina Matic 801 electronic sewing machine. I don't know very much about sewing machines, but I did pick up 4 of them at a surplus sale. And what I've learned is that a lot of sewing machines aren't worth much. So if you're going to buy them, make sure you do your research before you spend any real money on them. So I put this one up at auction, starting at $99, and you can see it got 16 bids, sold for $152.50 with shipping. I sent it out yesterday. This thing weighed 30 pounds, and it was a big box. So I sent it FedEx home delivery, and it's on its way now. So that was a good sale, and I've got 3 more sewing machines to sell. I'm sure you'll see some coming up in another video. This is a set of African American resin figurines. This is kind of the random set. I bought 2 big lots of African American figurines. You've seen some of the other ones that have sold in other videos. And so this was like the big set that I sold for cheap, $14.95. I think they made me an offer, and I took $14.95. And I really appreciate this buyer, because this is, I think, the 3rd item they've bought from me. And I really like it when people go through my store and buy more than one item. So thank you, buyer, whoever you are out there. I appreciate you. And that's it. That's going to round out our video. So thank you for watching my What Sold on eBay This Week video. And I hope your selling is successful. I hope if you're a buyer or just a fan of thrifting and things like that, go out there and find some cool stuff. It's going to be a good week. And coming up next week, I will have a special vacation edition haul video from San Diego, California. So look forward to that. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.